It's Clint Speaks on a Monday. How's everybody doing? Want to talk about a few things, man. It's really just really been Dwayne Ward. Okay. That's really been bugging me lately, man. Today's food, man. I'm trying to what I'm doing, I'm looking at my cell phone. Um, I'm back on my live software, y'all. So hopefully y'all can hear me. Hmm. Let me see. I did want to get some partners from y'all, from all my listeners, from everybody. I want to see what y'all thought about today's food, man. I'm on a binge now to where I'm trying to get on one. Um, to whereas I'm trying to do better with my diet, but it's a lot of stuff going on, man. I'm kind of leery about. I don't know. I don't know. Let me know. I see I got somebody looking and watching. Let me know if you can see or hear me. I don't because I'm back on my old software instead of going live from my phone. So if you don't mind in the comments, let me know if you can see and or hear me. But I need you all's input too, as far as I believe so. I believe I can. Okay, Sherry, thanks. I appreciate it. Sherry, what you think? What do y'all think about? I had put a post up a couple of days ago or yesterday about this, the plant based food they got out now. Everything is meat substitute. So let me tell y'all where I'm coming from real quick. At my age, I'm trying to do better. Um, I want to get back to where I was, 4 or 5 years ago, which I know what I can do for that. But I wanted to try, different things, try to see where I could go with that. But a lot of stuff right now, I ain't gonna say it scares me, but it's like we can't eat nothing now. So what do y'all think about this? They got plant-based chicken nuggets now, and you know, plant-based meat. It's like meat substitute. I've tried, certain substitutes back in the day, a few years ago, and some of the stuff tastes similar to meat, but I'm just leery about it. I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of leery, just as leery about that as I am about seedless watermelons. And I didn't even know bananas were supposed to have seed, but I thought about it when somebody brought it to our attention at the barbershop. But like everything's supposed to produce after itself. And where they get seedless watermelons from, seedless grapes, plant-based food. Where's this stuff coming from that's substituting for meat? Is this stuff good for us? I'm kind of kind of rhetorical question, but yeah, it is for me too, Sherry. It's a struggle. And I want to do better, and I am. I know what to do. Even at my age, I know what to do. But I did want to kind of jump on that and the Carlee Russell situation. There's just some things on my mind, but I'm gonna touch on a few other things. So for those that will tune in, real quickly, I wanted to go and feed the homeless Saturday, but the park I found out that it's being renovated, so we gotta find something else to do. Maybe not that Saturday or this or next Saturday, but just to let people know, man, because people been telling me to keep them, up to date here in Memphis. So we plan on doing some stuff. I mean, we go get out in the neighborhood. I don't want to be one of the ones that's stuck behind the microphone or, you know, stuck behind church walls, and that's not me. I want to get out. I want to be amongst the people, man. I want to rub elbows with you know, with them folks out there. But anyway, let's get back to the food real quick. Do y'all think, if y'all don't mind, comment? Because I know I unless you want to come on the screen. What's up, Tasha? I mean, I can send you an invite, but are we headed to an era right now or a time where we need to be growing our own food? And if so, who got the farm? Like, real talk. I know a lot of people think I be tripping a lot, but I'm being serious right now. It's just on me to talk about that. Like, what are we gonna do as far as food? Like, because Imma be honest with you, I just slipped back into, a couple of years ago, I slipped back into the fast food phase. You can probably tell by the little cheese I got, but I'm saying I wanna do better, but I don't know about this plant-based stuff. I don't know about this vegan food they got now. Like, that how does it taste like, but it ain't meat? Like, I know I'm answering my own question, but man, maybe y'all could help me out with it. What's going on, Kenny Swain? What's up, Kenny? What do y'all think about this plant-based food, man? What's going on? I don't know. I'm trying to do better. I'm trying to get back to them days, Kenny, when we was hooping, man, while I was smaller, man. So this week, y'all, what I'm doing, and I know, and I try to stay away from it, but man, this is what I do, man. This is what I do. I speak and I talk. So, but anything you come up with, everybody, they're gonna find something wrong with it. I don't care if it's, this week I'm doing salads and watermelon. That's what I want to stay on, and I can do that. I don't even have to have meat. I can do, the salad mix and watermelon. I can do straight watermelon or straight salad. I really can do that. I mean, it's weird like that, but I'm just trying to get back, tone back up or whatever, man. But this food is kind of scaring me, man. I hate to say scaring me, but it is. It's kind of weird out here. So what y'all think, man? We back to the place where we gotta grow our food, and also I want to get on that. What's going on with this Carlee Russell situation, man? What? I don't know. I am kind of blind to some things. I don't know why people fake their own kidnappings and stuff like that. Y'all got to help me with this stuff, man, because I done heard of people faking their death and getting insurance money, but I don't get why people nowadays are faking their kidnappings and showing back up at home 2 days later. Y'all got to help me with this stuff, man. I don't know what that's about. But if y'all don't mind coming, let me know, man. Let's talk tonight, man. If y'all ain't got nothing to do, talk to me. If you want to join on, I'll send you a link where you can get on with me because I'm on the software, ain't on my phone this time. Um, but what do y'all think about the food? What do y'all think about the Carly Russell situation? Is it money involved in that too? If they get away with it, like what's the purpose of that, man? Having the public all alarmed and really you ain't been kidnapped. You somewhere in the woods laid up on a tree or something. I don't know what that was about. What's going on, Ray? Ray, I'm still trying to figure out what's up with this food, man. This plant-based diet, these fake meats. I hate to say it like that, but I don't know, man. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on with these plant-based diets and seedless fruit. I don't understand how you can get a fruit. A fruit is supposed to be birthed from a seed. How do you get seedless watermelons and seedless grapes? How do we figure that stuff is good for us, man? I guess that's what I'm trying to get at. And if we can't eat that, man, where we gonna find the right stuff to eat? Who owns a farm? I mean, it's just questions I get. And y'all know how I am. She wanted attention. That's what it was here. Oh my God, man. Go live. Go live and show your face if you need some attention. I do it because I love to do it. This is what I do. If I ain't on nobody's stage and nobody's church and nobody's uh uh up in front of nobody's school talking to the youth, nobody's organization talking to the sales team, man, this is what I do. But if you need attention, man, just log on and go live if that's what you need. I ain't doing it for attention. I just love to do this. But that's crazy. Shit. That's crazy. That's crazy. So now she facing all kind of charges. I mean, multiple charges because she wanted attention. Carlee Russell, the Alabama woman who returned home on July 15th after she was reportedly missing for 2 days, was never missing. Hoover Police Department Chief Nicholas is it Derizis told reporters at a news conference Monday. He read a statement and he said it was provided by police by Russell's attorney, Emory Anthony, acknowledging there was no kid. My client has given me permission to make the following statement on her behalf. There was no kidnapping on Thursday, July 13th, 2023. My client did not see a baby on the side of the road. My client did not leave the Hoover area when she was identified as a missing person. My client did not have any help in this incident. This was a single act done by herself, the statement, as read by Durst said. Hmm. Wow. What y'all think, man? This wow. So she said she saw a toddler on the highway. Ugh. Anyway, anyway. So what's going on with y'all tonight, man? Those are 2 things I wanted to talk about. What y'all got on y'all mind? Let's talk tonight, y'all. What's on y'all's mind? I just wanna get in contact with my folks tonight and see what y'all up to on this Monday. How did y'all Monday start off? How's everybody been? Y'all talk to me, man. Oh, hey, talk to me. Ah, man, do y'all think, man, we gonna be around like the next 30 years? Like, I ain't talking about just us individuals, man. Y'all think the world really gonna last that long? The way that it's going now. Memphis alone, cutting up, man. I ain't never seen storms like this back to back, you know. And out here in Cordova, man, it's real weird, man. Like it's very weird. Like, man, it'd be like tornadic winds out here, man. It just be crazy, man. My friend told me because we in the wide open, but man, it's weird, y'all. But what's up with y'all, man? What's going on with y'all on this Monday? Hey, Auntie, how you doing? How you doing? We just on. Usually, I'm on Wednesday nights, and just wanted to pop on and speak to my folk, man, and just see what y'all had to say about this food situation. You know, the Carlee Russell situation. Maybe that's old to y'all, but it's still weird to me. Like that's weird. I don't know. But either way, y'all talk to me, man. Tell me how y'all's Wednesdays been. How y'all's Monday has been this week, rather. How has it started off for y'all? Um, again, Saturday I wanted to go and feed the homeless, man, but the park is being renovated. So I think me and the men gonna get together real soon. We're gonna do another walk. Um, which was real successful, man. We just walked around Spring Valley praying for people. I like to say it was five imperfect men representing a perfect God. I know that's crazy to some of y'all. I just ain't never been a perfect human being, man. I don't care whether you called or not. I've never met anybody perfect. But anyway, what's on y'all's mind, y'all? Who's still with me? If you don't mind, you pop on, just speak. I'm gonna speak back to you. I'm not gonna embarrass you. I just want to speak to you. Y'all tell me what's on y'all's mind, man. Anybody moving to entrepreneurship from the job? Anybody? It's been some crazy stuff going on over the week, y'all. That's why I'm like this. That's why I popped on, man. It's just been some crazy stuff. Um, it's been some crazy stuff, man. But if nothing else, let me encourage some of y'all, man. Let me encourage some of y'all. Because this year, honestly, I'm gonna tell you what I've seen. Um, vision. That there's gonna be some people literally on my timeline. Hear what I'm saying, y'all. That's gonna walk off the job. And it's not gonna be a bad move. They're gonna be led to do it. And they're gonna walk right into their destiny. Entrepreneurship, walking into things, man, that they really want to do. Here's my encouragement to everybody that's gonna tune in, that's tuned in now. My issue over the years with people, because like my wife said, man, you just a nice guy, man. And I just tell folk like it is. And I am slow about that because I've been, you know, I don't ever want to be considered a bully, man. And I think I've come off as one, like with my words. I come off as harsh. So I do take the back seat a lot. So my issue with a lot of people over the years has been people have literally put me on this the strings, man. Like, okay, they're the remote control and I'm the object. So I can't even have good conversations with people, man. Like what I'm doing now, people are asking me, man, what you got up, man? Well, right now, man, I'm trying to tone down, my girl. I'm trying to tone up. Tone up. I'm trying to lose weight and get back cut, man. I'm trying to put some muscle back on. I want to lose 30 pounds of fat and I want to put back on 15 pounds of muscle, man. Well, what you gotta do is, man, I don't know why you I mean, at your age, it's that's where things go. What you got going, man? Well, me, man, you know me, I'm a speaker, man. I want to speak, man. So, um, as many engagements as I can get, man, whether I'm talking to the youth, whether I'm talking to organizations. Well, man, you know, this him making a good amount of money, man. You might need to look into that. And it's like I fell into traps like that back in the day. So I'm encouraging y'all wherever it is that y'all really want to do that. Do that. Whatever you feel like you was born to do that. And I'm saying that in love, man. So I'm not fussing at nobody, but do that. Don't fall into what I've fallen into back in the day, where I listened to everybody telling me what to do, and I'm pulled from here to there to, and I end up not doing nothing. I was the master of all trades, the jack of all trades, master of none of them. And I found something I love to do, man. So this year, again, don't be surprised when you see scrolling on the timeline. If you're on my timeline and we got some of the same friends, don't be surprised if you see today was my last day at work and I didn't get fired. I walked off the job on my own accord because it's going to happen. Now, do not put me on this pedestal like I'm trying to be this prophet and but I'm just telling y'all what I saw. Some of y'all going to be, man, some of y'all are blessed, man. I'm just being honest with you. The problem between the blessed and seeing the blessings, a lot of people just don't walk. They don't step out. Nothing wrong with the job. I got a job. But I've heard a lot of people say, and I've seen a lot of posts where people say the job is the biggest lie they tell you to keep you from your dreams. Well, sometimes we do need jobs. But me personally, this is just me personally. Personally, if you're meant to do something else, the job was not meant for you to stay on. So but I just saw some stuff, y'all. I really did. I saw people walking off the job. May not be a lot of people, but I did see a few people walking away from it and walking into their destiny, which means when they do it in the right timing, they're not going to struggle. I want y'all to understand that as busy as people say Satan is, the devil is, God is too, and he's busier. Take it from me in the acting community. There's a lot of people that do a lot of strange things for strange change, and that's a fact. Believe it or not, a lot of people do things that in order to get on. But I want y'all to realize that God is so powerful that if that is your gift and you decide to walk in that, trust me, you can get just as big a contract as those that's not doing right or selling their soul for it. Ray said there's a movie from 1973 called Solent Green. Solent Green. Wow. I'm gonna check that out. What's going on, Cuz? What's up, Keita? Hey, how you doing, Miss Deborah? I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check it out, man. Um, but this is again last year, I believe it was around October, November, December, man. It was on me so strong just to tell people, man, this is the year we're supposed to take off. And that's one of the reasons why I popped up on the live tonight because I got to get more active doing this. This is my gift, my passion. So what's going on? What's going on, Cuz? What's going on, Ronnie? So this is the year, y'all. Whatever, whatever, real talk. And hey, we can still talk about the food. We can talk because the Carlee Russell situation was just weird to me, man. So whatever y'all thoughts are about that, I love to hear that. Whatever your thoughts are about, the plant-based foods, um, the meat substitutes. Let me know y'all's thoughts on that. But why y'all getting that together? Hey man, um, this is the year, y'all. Whatever it is y'all want to go after, man, go. This is the year to do it. I'm talking about favor, y'all. Y'all just don't understand. Y'all don't understand what I'm seeing, man. Y'all walk in that. Walk in it. Career, job, vehicles, money. And I know we come to church dude talking about money. I ain't asking nobody for no, I'm saying you get it. Whatever it is that you got that you desire that you haven't been able to get over the years, Do it. Go get it. This is the year to do it, y'all. This is the year. I'm telling you. And there's been some people, I've watched them on the timeline this year. As a matter of fact, today, this week, well, this week just starting today, well, late last week, man, people, man, it's manifesting. It ain't all bad out here, y'all. There's some folks, man. There's some good stuff happening, y'all. And I want to see more for you. I really do. I really do. It ain't all about me, y'all. It ain't. Y'all be in prayer for us, man, because we gonna get out and walk again. Me and the men, we gonna get out, man. We just want to get out, and I don't want to be one of these dudes behind the walls, man. The church walls, none of that. I want to get out, man. I want to get out, man. What has been on y'all's mind? What's talk to me, y'all? Tell me what's been on y'all's mind. How's y'all week started off so far, man? Everybody good? I mean, are you seeing anything good, bad? Any questions you got? I ain't gonna log off for a while. I'm gonna sit here and talk to y'all for a little while, man. Just want to get on and talk to my people and let y'all know I do appreciate y'all too, man. Just gonna be real tough, y'all. Get out, man. This is the year for it, man. Don't pull up next year asking God why I ain't got this, man. This is the year. Go get it, man. Go get it. This is the year. I'm looking out the window now at a nice house. Some of y'all deserve it, man. Some of y'all deserve it, man. Get out, man. Get out. This the year, y'all. This is the year. But if y'all would, I don't know everything. Help me with some of these food choices. I'm gonna watch that movie, Ray. If you're still on, and tell who's who's looking, man. But I'm gonna look at that movie, man, and I'm gonna check out that stuff, man, because right now I'm really serious about my health. We're getting serious about it. Oh, I don't know if any of y'all ever dealt with this, man, but if y'all notice I sniffle a lot, man, that stuff, man. I don't know. I know I hadn't been eating right. I don't, regardless what any doctor say, anybody say, I know the stuff I've been putting in my body has not been good. Um, so it's time for a change, man. So I am seriously asking y'all about these, about food, man. If I have to just strictly eat watermelon and strictly eat salads, I'm gonna do that. Now I ain't talking about salad with meat on it. I'm just talking about salad mix with a salad dressing. I'm cool with that. I don't have to have nothing else. And water. Real talk. It's getting serious, y'all. And I know people go find something wrong with that, and that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. But y'all quiet tonight, man. I came on to talk to y'all. Y'all won't talk back to me, man. What's going on? Talk to me. We ain't got to talk about the Carlee situation if that's old to y'all. But again, it was just some stuff I don't understand. So I be asking y'all for help, man. I don't know. Mm. But y'all quiet. Y'all doing me wrong tonight, man. I can't believe y'all. Y'all know y'all all right with me. Y'all be praying for us, man. We gonna get out, man. We gonna get out, man, and go walk around some more inner city neighborhoods this year, man. Who I got on? If you don't mind, if you're watching, just speak to me. If you don't mind, I'm not going to embarrass you. I promise I won't. Just speak to me because I'm gonna stay on here for a little while. I don't. I just feel like I need to be on tonight, man. I just want to talk to y'all. Who's still on? If you don't mind me, if you don't mind me asking. Now, why did my air go to eco mode? I don't need that. I'm trying to save. There's my wife calling. Let me let her know I'm on live because I want. She's out of town, man. What's going on, Keedrick? Yeah, running. Yeah, man, that's no problem. Um, the lady that makes my t-shirts, no, you're fine, dear. You're fine. The lady that makes my t-shirts, she's out of town, Dear, for the paparazzi thing. So they're in Las Vegas right now. So when she gets back, man, I'm gonna let her know. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna let my wife know that she needs to put an order in, man. If you want to, you can inbox me your size, or you can just go and put it in the chat. But I got you. Hey, De'Ara, you're fine, love. I was just typing back. No, you're good. I just decided to pop on tonight and just talk to the people. Hey, love. What's going on, Keisha, man? Listen, y'all. Keisha, next time you minister, man, I mean, if you can put it in the chat now, if people in Memphis can come see you, man, I'm big on support, man. That's me. But yeah, dear, hey, JK, as a matter of fact, this is her what's up, Calvin? JK does my t-shirts for me. So JK, my cousin Ronnie just requested a t-shirt. So when you get back, if you don't mind, I know that it'll be next week, or it'll be next week. Um, I know him, it'll probably be, large or extra large. It may be medium, between medium and extra large, but we need to get some Clint Speak shirts going again. But I'm just on here, y'all, just talking about a couple of things. The food situation, man, because there's something and it's hey, what's up, Calvin? The meat substitutes. That's the thing that puzzles me. Even though it doesn't puzzle me, it does. Um, for those that are eating it, I'm not trying to down it. I'm not for me. I'm trying to find out what is good for me nutrition wise. Now, I got a confession, y'all. I got a confession. I'm not good with stuff like beets and blueberries. I don't know. I don't know if it's just me. I always picture old people with no teeth eating them, I don't know. Uh, maybe I was scarred, watching that coming up, and then the house smell like beets. When you go, a big mom in them house and stuff like that. So I didn't. I don't know. I know I'm trying to get on this health binge, but I don't know if I'm ready for that yet. You know. But these plant-based meats and seedless watermelons and stuff like that, I don't. I just man, when I was growing up, we spit the seeds out. So I went and bought one today. Um, but y'all, I need help with that. What's going on, Marcus? How you doing, man? Thank you, Auntie. She said, "Hey nephew, great job. God gonna take you big places. Keep up the good work." You know what my thank you. I received that too. You know what my goal is. Back in the day, Auntie, I used to get invited to speak certain places, school, organization, even if it was on the job, at church, and it slowed because I was trying to do too many other things. So right now, I know it may be uncomfortable. It may not be, but some people may have been taken back when I'm being asked to be in plays, or somebody has a good career going, or some type of business, and they feel like, well, man, I feel like you could do this. Have you ever thought about? No, what I'm thinking about now is sticking with one thing, what I really want to do, and that's my encouragement to you all. Whatever mine is speaking, that's my thing. I love to do that. You can put me microphone, no microphone, I'll get in front of anybody and I'll speak. The walking we did last month, we just walked, conversate. Hey, that's just my thing. That's my thing. And I'm gonna stick with that. Again, back in the day, jack of all trades. You talking about cutting hair. I'm talking about bald face, everything. Cutting hair with the razor, um, insurance sales, um, speaking, um, basketball. It was just so many things. It was so many things I could do, I was the jack of all trades, master of none of them. And I just have to concentrate on what I want to do, what I really, really want to do. If I would leave this earth now and God would have asked me, did you fulfill your assignment? I mean, not just mine, but what you really wanted to do. I would know. I didn't speak. I didn't do as much as I wanted to. So y'all have to excuse me. At times I'm just gonna be popping on. I may pop on every night this week. I may just do that. This is me. So my encouragement is y'all do the same thing. I was trying to please everybody back in the day, Auntie. I'm trying to please everybody. And while everybody else is smiling because they've talked me into doing something they wanted me to do, I'm I'm over here, I'm not at peace. They're at peace, but I'm not. My encouragement to you all, this is the year for you all to be at peace. Do what you want to do. Do what you want to do. Again, we can talk about the plant-based foods because that I do need y'all's input on that. It may be self-explanatory. The Carlee Russell situation, which again, it was just weird. Maybe that's old to y'all, but it's just weird. But we did get a statement today that all that stuff was made up, which we knew that, but just why would you do that? What's going on, Crystal? What's up, cuz? But again, I told y'all earlier when I logged on. Let's see, I've been on what now 30 minutes. And about 25 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago, I was telling y'all, you're gonna start seeing on my timeline, and I'm saying because it's me, because of me. No, no, no. I'm saying on my timeline, you're gonna start seeing people that's gonna be walking away from jobs and they're not gonna struggle because they're gonna walk right into their destiny. I mean, certain laws, then it's gonna be like they're of none effect. And I'm not talking about the laws of the land. I'm talking about certain spiritual laws, not necessarily having to do with God, but I'm saying certain things are supposed to take time, like business. You're supposed to first 3 to 5 years, you may struggle. It's gonna be some people who come out the gate not struggling. It's just gonna happen because you this is the year. It is something about 2023. This is the year, y'all. I'm telling y'all, step out and do it. Step out and do it, y'all. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. So yeah, Auntie, I received that because what's up, cuz? Because I this is my year too. I'm telling y'all. And y'all, it's crazy that people be seeing the growth on me. Man, this is the year. I'm telling you, listen. Let me run this by y'all too. It was for me to pop on tonight. Let me run this by y'all too. There was a time when we was going to church back in the day. And church was strictly Jesus rose on the third day with all power in his hand. And you'll see three, four, five deacons standing up in front of the chairs, you know, as if they were like, okay, you can come on. You can give your life to him. That was church. The old school hymns, the old school devotion. And some churches are still like that. I'm not knocking it. I'm just talking. Then we got to the point to where ministers start branching out a little bit more. They start hearing a little bit more. And back in the day, grandmama and them thought, big mama and them back in the great grandmama, they thought the broker you were, the more spiritual you were. So nowadays, when you hear, I don't want to say nowadays, I'm going to say 10 years ago, 15 years ago, when people started coming out and they started speaking on prosperity. Now, I'm not saying all of them were doing the right thing, but some of them were actually trying to show you how to get money God's way. It wasn't about them. They weren't trying to get money out of your pocket into theirs. Not everybody. Some of them were, because I don't believe in this healing water and selling faith-based towels to where you buy this certain towel from this certain man of God, then whatever sickness I mean, if there's to each his own. Some of this stuff is just money lures. It's to get your money. But everybody, it makes everybody look bad, but everybody went into this. So nowadays, when you have 10, 15 years ago, when you had people coming on and saying, hey, listen, you ain't got to be broke. You ain't got to struggle no more financially. Here's what you can do. Here's what I've done. I ain't took no money from nobody. as far as making them give me no money, but this is what I've done. And people started blasting them for that. Like now we got these now we got these prosperity preachers. Prosperity is of God if they're doing it the wrong way, because anything could be perverted. If they're doing it the wrong way, that's on them. But I'm telling y'all, this is not a prosperity message to get your money. I don't keep your money. Keep your money. You do not have to cash out me nothing, none of that. I'm saying this is the year for prosperity. And prosperity is not always money, but there are some things that y'all got before God that you haven't received yet. Some of y'all do need a place to stay. Some of y'all do need a better place to stay, a better neighborhood. Your children need a better school in better places. Some of y'all need better vehicles. And then watch your tongue too, y'all. I ain't never been one of them cats that, long as I got a car to get me from point A to point B. What if you need to go to point F? And all you ask for is a car to get you to point B. That's as far as it's gonna go. And now that's why some of y'all, let me rephrase that. That's why you've seen some people's cars that look like humans, look like they laughing, look like their teeth knocked out, the radiator missing, snag or two, look like they got hit in the eye, one headlight gone, and you know, just some of them like they sag and the bumper off in the back. It just look like humans, and we ain't supposed to be living like that. That don't mean you spiritual. I'm not talking about nobody, but I mean it sounds probably sounding humorous, but comical. But I'm just saying, this is the year for you to upgrade. Some of y'all need to upgrade your relationship. The dudes you with, they ain't about nothing. The woman you with, that ain't yours. She's not yours. Upgrade. You ain't happy, you ain't at peace. This is the year for you to upgrade. And I'm just saying, that has nothing to do with me trying to get money from you. If people feel that way, I don't want your money. And I'm saying that again out of love. I'm not here to fuss at nobody, but if you ever thought because you see Clint Speaks go across the screen with the Cash App, I was told to do that. And it took me a while to do that, y'all. If it ever offends you because I have my cat, don't look at it. Just pay attention to what I'm saying. Just pay attention to what I'm saying, y'all. But this is the year. You need somebody to tell you that. And I'm telling you what I see. I saw it last year. This is the year. And I've never claimed to be anybody's prophet. I'm not scared if that's what I'm supposed to do, but I'm just saying what I see. Y'all, some of the things, man, that has gotten me, we can call it deja vu. Like I done seen this. I'm telling y'all, there are such things as real dreams, real treasures, real visions. I'm saying this stuff is real. Some of this stuff is real, y'all. Everything ain't fake. Everything ain't fake. This is the year for you to go get it. Some of y'all are thankful for your job, but you hate it. And I understand. And I know that sounds like an oxymoron, but some of you are thankful for your job, but you hate it. You want something more. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Because you're grateful. That's the good part. You're grateful for your job. But man, if you anything like, man, you sit on a job and you just think about what you really want to do. This is the year. This is the year. Some of y'all really want to be in love with somebody. And it's like you can't even say that around friends, family, Facebook. You just can't say it because it just sounds fairy tale. It's not. This is the year. Fix yourself up, put on your smell good, get out when it's for you to get out. Be safe with it now. Get out with a bunch of friends or something. Get out. Oh, and some of y'all need some of them too, man. Y'all, man, y'all need that. I can't help it, Chris. Um, she said they have no insurance. Auntie, you'd be surprised. Well, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't be surprised. I'm still licensed, but to go over some people's houses that I've been over in the past, and their mindset is on right now. Again, I remember, 10 years ago, um, a guy told me he was in his late 50s, 50 years old. No, I'm straight, my guy. My auntie take care of that. You feel good about that? Oh, I'm glad you brought that up to what touched on that, auntie, because somebody told me some months back that I really need to speak on insurance. Um, and this is just open forum, y'all. Y'all talk to me, man. But um, can I touch on this just for a second? I'm asking y'all because again, I don't want anybody to take it like I'm trying to. My thing is speaking. Y'all don't have to be your insurance agent, but y'all, my people, my folk. I know y'all think everything is a ripoff. Everything. Do y'all know that there are Walt Disney was one of them, I believe, major corporations would have gone under had they not had an insurance policy. They were able to pay their people, stay afloat. You can create your own bank with the right insurance policy. Having your money sitting in a bank that's not earning anything versus insurance that has compound interest. Not only do you make interest on the money, but you make an interest on would have been paying. But you got certain insurance policies like whole life policies and certain universal life policies that are tax free. When you get your money, it's tax free and it's gaining compound interest times two. And we reject that stuff because we think everybody that brings up anything that has to do with business, they trying to get business and get money out your pocket. Just let me educate y'all on certain things. I've been in the insurance industry for years. There are some people that are flat foot balling. And I ain't just talking about rich, but they are well off because of their insurance policy. Some people are literally laying back right now in Memphis. You think they got other big man folks sitting at home getting a check from their insurance policy every month, but they funded it. And we think funding is it gonna cost more than $50 a month? Yes, you got 401ks. You got to, if you really want to fund it, you got to put money in it. But the thing about that is it's not protected. 401ks are not protected. You need insurance policies are. Just to educate y'all, y'all need to, if you can afford it, it's gonna be more than $25 a month, $50 a month. And you don't have to go through me. Go through Robert Humphrey. Go through another insurance agent. But those are good for you to build generational wealth. There's a scripture in the Bible: a wise man leaves an inheritance, not just man, but woman. But we can talk about men. A wise man leaves an inheritance to his children's children. That means his grandchildren, when they hit the earth, they're supposed to be blessed if anything happens to granddaddy. And if granddaddy, and I'm just gonna say grandmama, if you ain't got the money right now to leave an inheritance, the best way to do it is an insurance policy. Let me tell y'all, and I'm very transparent. I don't mean any harm when I say this. White people, I have seen this with my own eyes, where the white man will ask his family, "Do you have an insurance policy on me?" No, Dad. Why not? Why not? I'll sign for it. You need that. I brought that idea to a couple of black families, and the first thing they say, "No, man, that just sounds a little freaky, man. It sounds kind of selfish." But yet the white man holding you back from everything. Anyway, insurance is a good way to get generational wealth. It's not always about when you die. You got living benefits with insurance too. And I know some people didn't know that. A lot of people don't know that. But one day I'll just really just take a whole hour and a half just to educate y'all on that. And I have another insurance agent on here too. But we need to educate ourselves on some of this stuff, man. We say we have this saying, by the time we find out stuff, the white folk move it. Well, if we quit rejecting every dead gum thing, then they won't have time to move everything in time. Quit rejecting everything, thinking everybody wants something from you. Well, that's let me tell y'all. Oh, let me just dive a little bit deeper because y'all still stuck, y'all still with me. So I appreciate that. You got two different types of insurance, y'all. You got term insurance, you got permanent. Term is just what it sounds like. It's for a certain length of years. It's a term of years. Once that is up, like I'm gonna give you an example: 10-year, 15, 20, 25, 30. So the most popular ones are 10, 20, 30. Once you reach a certain age, they don't offer 30. They either offer 15 or 20. Well, so we're gonna look at 10, 20, 30. That's for a certain term. So we'll use 20 year. That's the one I used to sell a lot. 20-year term policy. That means this year is 2023. So around this time, 2043, if you got the policy this year, that means that term is up. It's 20 years later, it's up. So some people say, yeah, it go up with your age went up. That's why it went up. They're judging you on today's age. So 20 years from now, you're 20 years older. So if you want to continue that policy, you're going to have to get judged get signed up at that current age. That term policy. Once that term is over with, is over with. The policy goes unless you renew it. Now, some people have said that's a waste of money. I done put all that money in this policy. Which term is cheap insurance? That's your cheaper insurance. It's cheaper than permanent. Term, cheap, certain amount of years. Term, cheap, certain amount of years. 10 years, 20 years. We're going to use 20-year. 20-year policy. Once the 20 years is up, if you're still living, that policy goes anyway. People say, well, what I'm going to do, renew it or get some more insurance. Well, that's a waste of money for 20 years. Well, now they have what they call return of premium, which means not including like those little fees they have in there, your monthly little $2 fee, $1 fee, admin fee. I'm talking about straight insurance policy. So, for example, real quick, if your policy is $30 a month, let's say for $100,000 worth of insurance, within that 30, your real policy might be about 24 or $25 a month. So return of premium means since Danielle is still living 20 years later, every dime, every penny that went towards insurance, the straight insurance cost of $25 a month, that comes back to Danielle. It costs more money a month, but you get a return of premium, which means you get your money back. So that's a term policy. There's different ways you can structure it. So term is just for a certain amount of years. There's no investment with that. I hope y'all follow me. I hope I made that plain. Term, certain amount of years. Permanent, that's permanent. So if I quote you $50 a month today, it's $50 a month 50 years from now. It doesn't go up. It doesn't do anything. As long as you're living and you're paying your premiums, it's going to stay $50 a month. Now you're going to get a lot less insurance. So you have to really spend if you're looking to invest. Now, if you're looking to invest with that, and some people say it's against the law to say, listen, if you're putting money in and you can get money out, that to me, that's an investment. But anyway, permanent life insurance is permanent. The premium is permanent. There's no term, it's permanent. Whole life is just what it says. It's for your whole life, for the rest of your life until you pass away. Now, within a permanent policy, you have what they call cash value that builds up over time. So as you pay, you're going to start seeing in your third or fourth year, money is going to start accumulating in your bank account within that policy. That's your living benefit. So life insurance is not always about you passing. You have living benefits with permanent insurance. So whole life is an example of a permanent policy. So that that premium never goes up, but within that, as you pay, man, you look up 10, 20, 30 years later, you'll slick have you 20, 50, however many thousand, according to how much you put in. If you really want to fund it for your future, fund it. I'm telling you, there are some people that go in people's houses and you got people paying $300, $400 a month for that. And they're, oh my God, oh my God. Listen, if you're trying to build for retirement, you can't put no $50 a month in something and think you're going to be a millionaire 20 years later. Nah, it don't work like that. You got to fund those. So again, you got term, you got permanent. Term life insurance, permanent life insurance. Whole life is an example of a permanent. Universal life, um, those are permanent policies. They build cash value within the policy. So you get in trouble, you ain't got to go to nobody's bank. You got your own bank account. If you really want to put some money in that's going to build interest, take it out of the savings account. I ain't saying every dime, but take most of that out and put it in a policy. I'm just going to put it in a life insurance policy, a permanent one, because it builds compound interest. the interest that's going to build anyway on your money, but because it's tax-free money, the money that you would have been paying that would have been taxed, that is gaining interest. So it's compound. It's compound. It's not single interest, it's compound. People are wising up and saying, forget these little CDs that State Farm is offering. Man, give me one of those policies and fund it as you can. Fund it. Get what you can afford for now, but fund those. Like really feed those policies because you'll look back on a certain little person's life in 2023, 20, 30 years from now and be like, man, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all a quick story, real quick. I was doing Aflac at a place downtown. I ain't gonna name the place. Um, I don't even know if they're still in business, but anyway, the deal my uncle was trying to get me to get in there do Aflac, but he said, "Man, nephew, if you come in here, and I done talk with management, if you will show the people how to sign up for their insurance, because people at the place was not computer literate. So I'm in a whole new business trying to learn their insurance. So I'm helping people sign up. And the deal was supposed to be, if once I get everybody signed up, now I can offer them Aflac. Well, that never happened. So, but anyway, there was a guy that was in there. Now, this man was in his 60s. I'm gonna say this real quick. He was in his 60s. He had been building his 401k for like 30 years. This was back in 2008, 2011, 12, something like that. Well, there was a big crash that went on. And he had, I don't know, was it 80,000? He had been building up. And guess how much he lost? 80,000. True story. I don't have all kind of stories like that. I'm not one to lie, but that's one of the few that I've heard that people who've had 401ks, and I'm not trying to down nobody's 401k. I'm just saying what happened to this man. He lost everything and he had to come back to work in his 60s. So I'm saying stuff like that when it comes to permanent insurance, Danielle, or whoever's watching, permanent insurance has zero floor. It stops there. So when your 401k, when the stock market goes down, your 401k goes down. You lose money. With insurance, stock market goes down, you just don't earn anything, but you don't lose a quarter, a dime, a penny with life insurance. We don't know that. We don't know that. You don't lose any money. What's up, Jay? What's up, Jay? It's the best to get whole life insurance policy. Auntie, um, that's really up to the person. Some people use term because they say, okay, um, I can't afford a whole life policy right now. So, but I want to leave my son, my daughter, my children, my husband, my wife, something. I just want to leave something in case something happens to me, a few months from now. Well, if you can't, the thing is, term insurance, another word for that is affordable insurance. Term, you're not going to pay as much as you would with a permanent. Let me give you an example. A term policy, auntie, just say if you did a $300,000 term policy. At my age, I'm about to be 48 next month. So I may spend for 300,000, and it depends on your health too and if you smoke. But let's see, I'm a non-smoker. I don't have any health issues, so I may spend, I'm gonna say for 300,000, maybe $45 a month. If you get a $300,000 permanent whole life policy, you're gonna spend probably, you know, 200, 150, 200. I'm guessing. That's the difference because again, you're building cash value too. And this is a permanent policy. Um, so to answer your question, it depends on the person. If you can afford whole life and you said this is the route I want to go, and the fact that you're saying, nephew, I got my own bank account in that, I'd rather have a whole life I can afford it, then that's the route you need to go. But somebody that's on a budget, once I hear I need to get something affordable, term, I'm gonna automatically go term with that person. We go look at term insurance. So it depends on the person. Um, It just depends on the person and the situation. Me, if I can afford whole life or universal life, a permanent policy, I'm gonna roll with that. Um, because again, people use that to go on vacation, and it's not wrong. I'm just throwing some different things out there to y'all. So don't think it's just all about, hey, I got to wait till I retire. Because some people use that to how can I say this, to broaden their retirement portfolio instead of touching the big dollars, that I got in the stock market or whatever. Because the more chance you take, the more gain you can, if you gain, and that's a guarantee. I mean, that's a truth rather. But they'll use life insurance policy like, hey, instead of me trying to go to the bank to borrow money for, man, I got 25,000 in here that I can touch, I can play with. Now, if I want to pay myself back, I can do that, but I ain't got to go to nobody's bank. This compound interest money that I've been building over the years, or I can put my child through college, or I can go on vacation with that. Or if I get in trouble, and I just need to give me 1,000 or two out instead of again running my credit. I can go get money out of my life insurance policy. And some people may say, well, don't you have to pay that back? You don't. Now, depending on how it's set up, sometimes you take money out that can lower your death benefits. So if you every year you taking 10,000 now, you got $100,000 permanent policy, then you gonna start eating up your debt. It depends on how the agent set it up. Some agents set it up. Now, me, I always go through the company and we sit and we get together. I don't just go in your house and hey, try to get the because the most premium you pay, the most commission the agent gets. So I was never that type, and people say I was too nice, that I was too, I don't want to say too honest, but basically that's what they were saying without trying to say it. But I just, I know that. But I don't try to get people out there, if you just get something with me. I mean, to me, not with me, to me, just get something. But anyway, again, you want to go on vacation, you need to put a down payment on the car. You need to, again, as you have built your money in your life insurance policy, that's your money. That's your bank account. You are your own bank. Nobody can do nothing, no matter what the stock market does. And check this out. In a lot of cases, people have gotten sued, and their life insurance policy was what kept them afloat. Law can't touch that. That's yours. People don't understand that. It's you can't go on my insurance policy and make me get money out to pay for these fines or these fees. Nobody touches that. That's your own bank. And a lot of people, again, they didn't know that. And I've got to be more vocal about it because, again, we need to be educated. Um, Jay, what's going on? Hey, Auntie. Hey, Aunt Jackie. But yeah, yeah. Anyway, I did just want to kind of give y'all a quick little something on that. Again, I'm looking at, I believe Auntie, she remember probably 10 years ago, I was a lot more in shape than this, y'all. So that's why I want to get back to that. I done had my time, pandemic waiting all this. It's time to get back on it now, y'all. So that's why I was asking about these, you know, meat substitutes, plant-based diets. And, somebody was asking me about insurance. So that's why I got on that, y'all. So, um, um, yeah, yeah, yeah. Is this year again. Get on stuff like that, Auntie. Get on that, look into it. Again, I'm not here to ask nobody to look into insurance with me. My thing is if you know somebody, if somebody's looking for a speaker, that's now I'm not saying I won't administer insurance. So let me go, let me close out on insurance real quick. And I'll make this 60 seconds or less. The reason why you don't hear me talking about insurance, y'all, whoever watching, whoever's gonna watch, is because I ran into too many people playing. Now, what y'all are doing tonight, that's not playing. Y'all are literally asking about it. But you know what I mean. You got people who, hey man, you still sell insurance, my guy? Yeah. I give me your car. You got a car? Ain't gonna do nothing. I can't eat like that. And I'm just being honest. If this is my career, I ran into too many people like that. There's some people nowadays that ask that. I tell them no. I send them somebody else, man. You play with them, man. I don't have time for that no more. And that's just being real with it. And I know that may sound rude, but honestly, when you are out here really trying to help people, and you know, here's the thing, and I see a lot of posts. where people are saying here recently, don't lower your business prices. Now, I couldn't control insurance prices, but don't lower your business prices for people. And they're around here paying top dollar for Gucci and Armani. And it does it makes sense because I was running into people who was always asking me, Big Clint, uh, look here, man. I'm paying $50 a month right now for my insurance, dog. Uh, you know what I'm saying? It probably I think it's like 50,000 or something like that. Can you beat that? Give me your information, man. Give me everything. And here's the thing too. You know how you got the FBI, um, where you got the MIB, the Medical Information Bureau. They know everything about everybody medically. So anything that has gone on your doctor records last week, you got diagnosed with something, it's in your record. So no need for lying about it. So I get all the information. I come back where he paying $50 a month for, I get him the same amount of insurance, $35 or $40 a month. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. I'm gonna get with you, and you never hear from him. So I just decided, hey, maybe this just concentrating solely on this ain't for me. So I'm only dealing with people that are serious about it. If you're really serious, like people who like, quick story, Allen Iverson, y'all have heard of the basketball player that retired 10 years ago. AI, he'll tell you he blew a lot of money, but one of the things that's keeping him afloat in the insurance field is an annuity. Annuity can't touch that either. That's where again, people taking their money out of CDs, like, let me put my money in that because annuity is the only thing that guarantees. I don't care if the policy runs out, annuity will keep paying you. You got those where you put lump sums in. So when he came to the NBA, whatever year one, year two, somebody talked to Allen Iverson and got him to put some lump sum into an annuity. And that's one of the things outside of his Reebok endorsement that kept him afloat was an annuity. Look into that. Fixed index annuities are the bomb. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all. Regardless of what the stock market does, fixed indexed annuities, you cannot lose money. Look into this stuff, y'all. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. It has kept a lot of people afloat out here. And some people ain't working. It just depends on how you structure it. But again, that's why you don't hear me talk about insurance a lot, is because I just had bad experience with people. Not blaming nobody. I just say, well, maybe I just need to deal with people that are serious, and that's it. So if I don't do but 4 or 5 insurance policies a year, I am fine with that. Versus if you're an insurance agent, people sign up for a life insurance policy. They don't make the first, they don't keep it for at least a year. Whatever they fronted me, whatever my commission was, they asking for that back. So yeah, it's like that with insurance agents. So that's the drawback to an insurance agent. There's more to it than that, but that's basically how a part of that works. If I get somebody a $30 policy and I make $150 off of it up front, they don't keep that policy, I got to pay it back. I can release it. So it's like, okay, Clint, you got what they call a chargeback. So I had so many of those. It's like, man, I'm losing money. No, that's okay. So anyway, my thing is if somebody is looking for a speaker, let me know. And yes, they have to pay me. I've done enough freebies all my life. Um, with all due respect, speaking engagement, acting, doing but I hesitate to say that because I want nobody to think I'm not talking about nobody. I'm just saying I've done enough free stuff. And yes, you're gonna have to pay me. I'm not coming out my house for free anymore. It's just unless I feel led to do that. But you know what I'm saying. I just, people will pay certain people and they expect certain people to do stuff. And I just can't do that. So yeah, if somebody's looking for a speaker, whether it's for their company, um, whether it's for a school, students, however, organization, call me, inbox me. Some of y'all got my number. I don't mind putting my number up. It should be on my Facebook page anyway. Let me know. That's what I want y'all to hit me up for, unless you're serious about insurance. And I just, I say that respectfully, because I've gotten in trouble loving people, but I can't help it. It's just who I am. I just love people, and I don't want to offend nobody. But I got to look out for me too and my family. But man, I'm trying to. Awesome, awesome. Auntie said she got a whole lot. Oh, cool, cool. Keep that if you can afford to keep it, and if you can add to it, add to it. Fund those, like feed it, fund it. You'd be surprised. And sit down and speak with an agent like you're doing with me right now, and see what you can do to get more out of it as you can afford it, Auntie. I'm sorry, I don't know how long ago you put that up, but yeah. And you have every right to charge a fee. Yeah, yeah, I have to, Danielle, because I've even talked to people that I've done work for here in Memphis, and I let them know anything that I'm saying now is not on y'all. I'm just saying going forward, in which all of them agree. Going forward, I have to charge. I have to do that. You got people like Les Brown. I know y'all know E.T. Eric Thomas, the hip hop preacher. Um, these cats making 100,000 a speech. If they charge you 50,000, they know you. 100,000 per speech, and their calendar is booked. I go somewhere, tell somebody I charge 1,000 or 2,500. Man, that really. I Now, would y'all agree that people refer to this as a podcast? And I'm gonna make it more into, just instead of going live, I'm gonna make it more into the podcast like me, Nick, and Liddell do outside of Facebook. I'm gonna make it more into a podcast. But I've had more people to tell me our podcast is different because everybody's saying this now. Now, y'all let me know if y'all agree or disagree. They say y'all touching lives. And that's what I do. I don't go out there for the money, but I just got to look out for me too from here on out. I don't do it for the money. But in all righteousness, I'm supposed to get paid. So you're right, Danielle. I got to let people know. I mean, if somebody's looking for a speaker, I'm that dude. And I don't put that out there enough. But I don't have no problem. I'll throw a suit on. Or if the field is the atmosphere is for calls for I'll do that. But I don't mind throwing that suit and tie on because, man, I got lapel mics, handheld mics. I'm ready. I'm ready. So if anybody yeah, you're gonna have to pay me though. I mean, you know, and I understand if somebody's starting out with something, hey, I get it. I get it. But I've been speaking for well over 20 years, long before 98, trust me. Um, but yeah, Danielle, I have to. Um, so yeah, I had to put that out there. If anybody knows anybody, if that ever comes up, inbox me, call me, text me, message me, whatever, email me. I'm your man. That's what I love to do. I You had to pull me away from it. I take a clock with me because I know, man, this is what I love to do. It ain't about. I'm not saying those guys do it for the money. I believe they do it because they love to do it. And everybody that speaks, they have a story. And most of you all have heard mine. I got to get that out. I got to get that out, man. I went through that. God allowed me to come out, and I got to tell everybody. I got to tell in church, outside of church, in schools, outside the school. I got to let people know you got a gift inside of you. You need to use that. What's up after that? Um, I hope I don't embarrass. This people that I know. I always want to speak and let you know that I see you. We used to work together on the job, and some people that chime in or tune in or view in certain places that people knew me from the past. Man, they would tell you, man, whatever I'm into it for real. I'm into it for real, man. It's not a game with me. I don't care if I'm a supervisor on the job, man. I take that serious. There are people right now that used to work for me, and she know what I'm talking about. I hate to say it. I used to work with. They still message me talking about I was the best supervisor they ever had. I take it serious. So speaking, I'm telling y'all, I'm coming strong with it. I'm gonna come with it, y'all. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. It's just that's what I love to do. Um, Anyway, I'm glad y'all tuned in, man. I'm glad y'all again, Monday night, man, people dread Mondays, man, so I get it. Um, Baby out of town, parents with mama, so I'm in the house chilling, and if I don't have to tend to anything, I'm popping this mic on, man. That's what I love to do. Answer that, Imma tell you one where we used to work. I remember we was in a meeting. We was off-site, and it was just supervisors and managers. We was at this one spot, and everybody branched off into their tables. So everybody we in the same room, but everybody sitting at different tables. So the table I was sitting at, we all gelling, we brainstorming. So everybody had to pick at the end of the day, and we didn't know they was gonna do this till they told us at the end, the last project. Everybody pick a speaker from your table, and you will get up and speak about, your table or what we represent at the time. And she would tell I was a supervisor, I ain't speak. I was a supervisor, had a gold tooth in my mouth, y'all. That's I was serious about the job now. But, I don't know, people saw something in me. White people, Jewish, black people, it didn't matter. They saw something in me even with that gold tooth, and I'm telling y'all, man, they was picking people, and it was like 8 tables in there. See, you already know where I'm going with it. Clint, we want you to speak at our table. Me? Me? I was dressed better. I want you to mind you, this is a true story about 5 tables in front of us. And I got up off the dome, just talked about what we did, this, that, and the other, put a little motivation in it. And when I tell y'all about a 30-second standing ovation, and we still had like 2 or 3 tables to go, nobody else got one. If somebody's standing up clapping for you for 20, 30 seconds, that's a long time. So now I'm getting chills, and it's like I started noticing then something with that. So that's why I say when I went to the school, y'all, I went to a school selling Aflac. My only school Aflac account here in Memphis. Memphis Business Academy, right there off of Fraser Boulevard and Overton Crossing. I'm the Aflac dude. Everybody, Aflac, Aflac. Every time I walk by Aflac, what's up, Aflac? We laugh, we cool. The teachers, the staff. One day a teacher walked up to me and he said, man, well, he called me. He said, man, I want to ask you something. I'm like, what's up, man? He said, would you mind speaking to my class? And again, it got me because I'm like, man, I'm an Aflac agent. I was like, okay. Called me about a week later. He said, plans have changed. And I'm thinking, okay, I guess I ain't got to do that. He's like, nah, can you speak to the whole school? I'm like, everybody, he's like, yeah, the staff, 12th grade, 11th grade, 10th grade, everybody, the entire school, principal, everybody gonna be in there. I'm like, okay, but I'm like, I'm an insurance agent, bro. You ain't never heard me speak. Stuff like that was happening to me, y'all. So again, I don't do it for the money. Don't nobody send me nothing tonight, man. I know people get on me by saying that because people see the Clint Speaks, Cash App and stuff. That's for people who want to give. And I was told by a friend and he stayed on me about it. Other people stayed on me about it, man. Don't you know people who have YouTube pages and people who speak stuff, man, they have stuff like that because people want to support them. Like, man, but I see stuff on Facebook, people thinking you trying to be slick. Don't worry about that. So I just end up putting it up. So again, this is what I love to do, y'all. Never told Antoinette because all us used to be cool on the job. I had just really, even though I was doing it at church and doing it, I just really never saw myself back then as a speaker. Man, when I went to that school and spoke to those children, oh, this is the technology age, texting, emailing, messaging. Man, they took time and hand wrote me letters. Every student wrote me handwritten letters thanking me for coming. I said, oh man, I see what's going on now. So I told my wife, I said, well, y'all gonna be out of town, or you gonna be out of town, and Prince gonna be gone. Man, I'm turning this camera and this mic on. May do it tomorrow. I know Wednesday. Y'all know I'm coming Wednesday, but hey, this is just what I do, y'all. I appreciate y'all for y'all support. Um, Again, educate yourself on life insurance. My people, I'm not being racist against anybody of any other race or ethnicity. I'm just saying, black folk, you need to educate yourself on insurance. And if you have questions, ask me, ask Robert Humphrey. Robert Humphrey is, I can't say what I want to say, but let's put it like this. That dude, trust me, if you'll see him on my timeline, that's one of my best friends. Philip Raspberry is one of my best friends too. He's in the insurance industry. As a matter of fact, he's the one that's in the school systems, and I used to be up under his agency in the school system. Educate yourself, y'all. Educate yourself on annuities. Some of y'all have come in, lump sum um monies. Like some people have left you money. Some of y'all have 401ks that you need to roll over, because I'm telling y'all, you can lose out big on those. And a lot of people roll over their 401k into annuities. Look into that. Um, I'll say this: check out Athene, Athene. I'm contracted with them. Check out American Equity. They're good annuity companies, top of the line. Um, I don't take any money. They do pay because they invest. So that's how they pay me. I'm gonna leave it at that. Again, I didn't come over here to even talk about that, but people were asking. So again, just letting you know. Um, hey, Miss Linda, if you ask me, they need to pay your fee, flight force. Exactly. Don't play with it. Exactly. Hey, Linda. Hey, I cannot see you with a gold too, though. Oh, okay. Linda, stay over with Miss Linda. But yeah, Danielle, I used to have a gold tooth on the you got the two front teeth, the two big rabbits, twabbits, and then you got that tooth on the side. Well, mine was on the side, right next to that left my left big tooth, front tooth. I had one because my dad had one. And if you ever look at a high school picture at Tresman, you'll see it. I can't think of it. Was it Blue Star Ornament? I think that's what it was called. I used to take a rag, dip it in Blue Star, shine it, brush my teeth. Man, I'm telling you, if I smile at you and the sun is in the north, I'm blinding you. Man, that thing, man, look like some rims. I had that gold too, and then I think did they have a star in it? I don't know. I can't remember, but yeah, I got that gold tooth when I was 16, going on 17. So yeah, I had a gold tooth, and I had it all the way up into my 30s. And I noticed when I was on the job as a supervisor in management that people would I hate, black, white, Jewish, come from out of town, they coming in, and they would speak to me, like literally make it a notion to come to my desk and speak to me. It was a dude named Scott Crummy. He was the president of the company. This is a seven-figure dude coming to speak to little old me. But I noticed every time I talked, they was looking in my mouth. And I didn't notice it at first, but then I started noticing. When I was no longer working there and I started selling insurance, I was like, man, I want to try a different look. And it was time. I was like, man, it's time for me to get rid of this gold too, Danielle. I'm like, I got to get rid of this thing because it ain't professional. I don't want to walk in nobody's house with a gold tooth. And found out it was another dude in Mississippi, black dude, gold tooth in the front, making a killing, and was country. I mean, this dude's still around. He country as ever. People say I talk proper. This dude was country, making a killing. But anyway, I didn't want that. I wanted to be more professional. Shave my beard, shave my mustache. I went clean cut. And I started looking at dentists, Danielle, that take out gold teeth. And was working with my dad one day, sitting in the back seat. Not too far from where I stay now. Highway 64 is right there by Countrywood. It's a gas station. And ordered a little egg sandwich, whatever, for the morning. We finna go do some stuff. I'm sitting in the back seat and I felt something real funny. I was chewing. And I knew I couldn't swallow it. So I looked my go-to that came out right when I was looking to get it. I said, say it's about time. So yeah, I had that for about 20 years. But anyway, um, yeah, it came out of my food. Miss Linda, I wish, hey, I had to go to two W champagne glass, dude. Yeah, I do. I do remember that. But y'all look at Linda Davis that's watching now. I'm telling y'all, man, if y'all when I say one of the most professional daycares that I've ever seen in my life, y'all. Oh my God. I should have got I don't know, they probably got that. I should have got with them when I was doing it. But anyway, if y'all want somebody that's gonna take care of y'all's children, Princess in her daycare. Man, listen, we don't have no worries. We don't have no worries. When I say none, ain't nobody fondling with them, ain't nobody hollering at them. I'm telling y'all, she don't play. It's straight professional, y'all. Y'all know I love to put my people on. Man, get with her, inbox her. Um, her daycares are not crowded, so the children are getting good attention. They're literally working with Prince on potty training. Um, and Prince got this thing, me and De'Ara, we noticed and been noticing. He while he's at home, he can't do just holler nothing for his he wants you to feed. When it's time to go to sleep, he climb up on me for me to rock him. If I ain't rocking him hard enough, it looks funny because he's like he's hunching, like he's just go to the daycare. They say he lays down when it's time to lay down. He feeds himself when it's time to feed himself. And I don't know, he come here, he can't talk, but when he walks up in the daycare, all the babies, "Hey, Prince. Hey, Prince." If you can't talk, how they know your name? See, Prince running game. Yeah, Prince will throw a little face on you, like he ain't seen you. He wants you to pick him up. He so cute. Prince running game, but they love him now, man. I mean, I ain't never man. Check out if y'all know of anybody that's looking for, to get their children into a daycare that's going to take care of them, not misuse them. Trust me, that's De'Ara's first and only child. She ain't worried about nothing. And De'Ara is one of them type, you know, bothering Prince. So sometimes I tap him and she be looking, De'Ara, stop. That she ain't worried about nothing with Miss London. Y'all. I'm telling y'all, we have no worries. Um, they will send you video. And if you need it, they will send you video of your child. Hey, just want to send you this, let you know what he doing or she doing. Just for your comfort, to ease your mind. This is what we got to know. Y'all do that though. I'm telling you. Uh, um, who's still watching? It's I see at least four people watching. Who's still? Well, I hope y'all don't think I embarrass y'all, but I just, man, look, I love people, man. And y'all know people who love people, they get in trouble because of some people want to take advantage. And man, my name have been ran down through the mud. I'm like, man, I haven't. My wife told me that the way I talk, it make it seem like I was just out there. I'm like, no, man. She said, you need to get that straight with your live people. But you just sound like you was just wild. I'm like, no, I wasn't. I just feel like what I did was just wasn't right. In the eyesight of God, it just, wasn't no drug selling, wasn't no shooting at people. I just, what I did. And I wasn't out there. And people would tell you, "Ooh, Clint was just," I wasn't. People just they put extra on everything with me, man. Um, I get on my live and I talk about certain things. People take it like I'm fussing at them. Man, I'm a speaker. That's what I do, y'all. That's what I do, y'all. Um, what's going on, Jay? Oh, man. Well, I appreciate you. Listen, y'all. Y'all may not believe me, but if I were to ask y'all, have I ever lied to y'all? I guarantee you, all y'all are putting no in the comment. I never lied to y'all. I'm gonna remember stuff like this, y'all, because people have been. I'm gonna go on and say it. People have been prophesying. People have been speaking about this. Believe it or not, I don't get calls every day. So I don't want to exaggerate. I get enough calls, and De'Ara will tell you from people saying, "Your man, that thing is gonna blow up, man. Your podcast is gonna blow up. You, Nikki, and Ladell, that thing is gonna blow up, man, because y'all got something different. Y'all literally, like, how do they say it? Y'all changing people's lives, man. Y'all planting seeds, real seeds in people. Our podcast ain't strictly relationships. Now I get on here, man, because y'all know, man, I'm not ashamed of Christ. Now I tell anybody, if I had to be judged against every Christian on earth, I ain't the best Christian. I'm not. But I'm not ashamed because oh man, even before I almost died 2 years ago, laid up with COVID, you ain't pulling me away from Christ. So, and I've done some things as a Christian that was not Christ-like, but I've done a lot of things that was too at the same token. But we talk about different stuff. Now, I want to educate people. I want to empower people. I want to be edified spiritually and naturally. Whatever I know, I don't feel like it's right for me to withhold knowledge. Um, Insurance, whether it be management, whether it be spiritual stuff. If I have knowledge of something, I want to give it to you. Um, so there are things, Jay, y'all. Again, I don't ever want to make it sound like I be rambling, but when something come up on me, man, I'm gonna share it with y'all. But I got to tell y'all, for everybody that be sticking with me, man, I'm not gonna forget that. I'm not gonna lie, like, okay, everybody's stuck with me, they get the Bentley. I don't know. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I'm not gonna forget this. The times that people just chime in and took time to say that dude is live, I'm gonna check out what he talking about, and I'm gonna stick with him. I'm not gonna forget that. I'm not gonna forget. My wife even say she just took my little saying. This little dude from Spring Valley. My brother ain't got but one sibling. He called it the land of the unknown. Because you ask people what's Spring Valley, man, they get down over there. If you were to call my mom and daddy right now, they'd probably tell you they didn't heard gunshots within the last week. Sound like Iraq. They so used to it, they don't even duck no more. That's where I'm from. And to have the Jays and Aunt Pats and the Antoinettes and, you know, Danielles and man, just all of y'all who tuned in. I hate to call names and leave people out, but all of y'all. I don't take that lightly. I don't take that lightly. People literally be calling me, man. I think this would be a good topic, dog. Talk about this. I get that all the time, y'all. That makes me it's I didn't tag nobody. I'm on software, so it don't let me tag. This is a different software, not my phone. I could have tagged people. But man, y'all just seen I was live and pop. I was live and just popped on, man. It made me feel good, y'all. I ain't gonna forget this, man. Friend been on me about not a customer appreciation, but meet and greet. Me, Nikki, and LaBelle. If people here in Memphis, we gonna do it. We gonna do it. There's some things right now we can't do right now, but we will. And I'm gonna say this for anybody that wanna go, um, for right now, the men. If if you're in Memphis, I'll let you know. I'm gonna announce it again. The first and only time we did it last month. I'm telling y'all what we do. I tell them, walk with me. Let me do the work. Now, if you know how to pray in Jesus' name and you're serious with it, I don't mind praying. But I'm saying, let me do it. Let me pray. Um, what we do, man, is just anybody we see outside that morning, walking to their car, sitting on the porch, sitting up on the carport, standing in the yard, cutting the yard. If you allow me to, man, if you don't mind, I just want to say a prayer for you real quick, and we gonna move on. We ain't gonna take up much of your time, man. Nobody turned us down. One dude was on the phone. Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna be there in 10 minutes. Give me 10 minutes. I don't know who you talking to. I don't even know the guy. I walked up to him. I said, man, look, you finna go? I said, since you finna go, let's pray for your safety, man, that you make it there and back safely. Oh, cool, cool, okay. Held his hand, we prayed. Some people I didn't even touch, man. That's all we doing, Jay, y'all. I love what I do, man. Again, I'm an imperfect dude representing a perfect God. I don't do everything right. I don't think right all the time. I don't say the right stuff all the time. I don't do the right thing all the time. I have argued with people. I have darn near went at people fighting, and I ain't talking about long ago. Um, I'm real serious about basketball and certain other things, y'all. So there's just certain things you just can't, I didn't calm down. My wife even told me, she said, I noticed you didn't calm down a lot. I don't have everything together, y'all. I don't have it all together. And check this out. It's people like me that God want to use. The dude that ain't got it all together. The Abrahams that be drunk. The Davids that commit fornication. The Sauls that kill Christian and he changed his name to Paul. Man. That's why Jay, y'all, hey, what's up, Mimi? That's why I don't be bothered about nobody talking about King James. They ain't ready to talk about that. I'd be ready to talk about it. Come on. What you got against King James? He was gay. So you perfect. Nope. And we supposed to listen to you though. All you do is translate. I don't know. Man, the Old Testament was written in Hebrew. The New Testament was originally written in Greek. I don't know those languages. Thank God for King James. I don't whatever him and Tony and them did, that's between them. I just need to know what they're talking about in there because hey, that same Jesus that and here's the thing, people Jay, if y'all don't mind me saying this real quick, man, I be trying not to go there, man. What's going on, Mimi? If y'all don't mind me saying this real quick, man. But when people be bringing up King James to Christians, man, I want y'all to understand something, man. Even in the Word of God, if it's so wrong that King James not wrote the Bible, he translated the language to English where we can understand, where he can understand. He translated again, imperfect people. In that same Bible, it talks about adulterers, fornicators, liars, uh, um, what is the other? Uh, y'all know what I'm trying to say. Men are lovers of themselves. I don't know how they just. I hate when that happens. Um, anyway, people that, according to the Word of God, people that are gay, they won't have any part of heaven. They won't. They won't see. If King James was so wrong, if we're so wrong because why would King James even translate that part? He was strictly his job was strictly to translate the language to English. He had nothing to do with what was written in there. He just translated it. But anyway, it was okay. See, hi, my guy. Um, he one of them brothers that gonna walk with me too, y'all. So anyway, Kelby, Mimi, Jay, all of y'all listen. I originally got on here, y'all, to talk about this meat thing, man. This Kelby's one of those dudes, he ain't never had no weight issue. Kelby's always stayed in shape. If you look at his game now, I played against dude back in January of this year. The only thing Kelby ain't doing right now that he used to do is taking off from the dotted line and dunking on people. Now, he might be doing that. I ain't seen him do that in years, but I'm just saying the man in his 50s now. Everything else still the same. He got what you call a jump or not a set shot. He gets off the ground and shoot. He ain't no joke, man. And now they done switched me on this, man. Like, man, boy, only thing I can do is try to strip the ball from him. Other than that, Kelby is a beast. But anyway, he's always stayed in shape. So Kelby, y'all, what I was talking about was these plant-based meats now, man. That stuff, I don't know. I'm asking everybody, y'all think that we're heading to a time where we need to plant our own food now? Like real talk, like we need to look at gardening, like growing our own food. Um, here's the thing that got me too, y'all. Um, I saw a seed pack for seedless grapes, seedless watermelons. You can plant seeds for seedless watermelon. How the seed is gonna give you seedless water people talk about wake up, staying woke. That's the stuff we really need to be woke about, you know, trying to pull people away from believing in God and believing in Christ. This is stuff here, man. If y'all wanna educate somebody, educate us on this food and stuff that we put in our body. Is it right? Is it not right? Uh, that's the stuff we need to be looking at. That's the stuff we need to be researching. And I'm asking y'all about that, man, because I'm making a change starting this week, even long. Yeah. I'm one of them brothers, sometimes I can talk myself into doing stuff, but sometimes I do it. And this is one of them things I'm just gonna have to do it. I'm not gonna get on the mill. Y'all gonna see a different anyway. I'm looking at the salad mix now that I ate some today. Looking at the watermelon I bought. Seeded watermelon. I ain't doing the seedless. And I really would like to find the bananas that got seed in them because every fruit is supposed to produce fruit out itself. Seed. Yes, bananas are supposed to have. So this stuff, I don't know. Honestly, I think we need to grow our own food, bro. It's just my opinion. Yeah, I do too. I do. So it's some things we need to look at, y'all, like land. We need to look into that. We need to look more at real estate. Look more into investing in that. We need to own land. We need that. Bec- I guess, well, my parents got, I don't want to say me. They gonna say, yes, son, you saying it right. We got 6 acres. And we've actually, I don't want to say farmed it, but we grew, food on the land before. Purple hull peas, corn, um, tomatoes. I mean, rows of it. Watermelon. Man. So I think we need to get back to this, y'all. We really need to get back into that real talk. I really think so because again, I don't want to say the wrong thing because there's some people that I know that are doing like the vegetarian meats and stuff like that. I don't want to offend nobody. Some stuff that I don't think is for me. I just wonder, where does it come from? Have y'all found out where it comes from? I know, some people will say, "Hey, salads that you buy from Kroger, Walmart, those got pesticides on this. Those are not good for you either." And I get it. Um, so sometimes it's kind of like, what can we do? Because even the water, some people say, the Nestle water, that stuff ain't good. Like we don't know what to do. Like we don't know what to do, what to eat, what to drink. I'm trying to break it down to strictly water, and because I'm a water drinker, man, because I was an athlete and I'm still an athlete. I still play ball. Um, so anyway, y'all, if y'all can shoot me something, Ray Austin, he did shoot me something in the comments. So if y'all know about this stuff, let me know. Educate me on that. I don't know everything. I know some people may feel like I do, but I don't. I don't mind y'all educating me on this food, because it's getting serious now. I'll be 48 next month, August 26th, and I have got to do better with my diet. Um, I know one thing that worked for me was intermittent fasting. I don't want to be too spiritual on there, but it's crazy how we didn't just took fasting to just not eating when it wasn't originally meant for that. But I don't want to. I don't want to be too spiritual. So let's go ahead and call it what we call it, intermittent fasting. That worked for me. And I can literally eat the salad without meat. But just, y'all can educate me on it, man. Let's do it, y'all. Let's do it. Educate me on this stuff, man. What's up, Raw Season? Man, believe it or not, man, I thought about you before I went live. And I wish there was a way I can get you on here tonight. Um, I'm gonna tell you why, man, because I want you to let people know what you're doing, man. Some stuff you got up, man. I told you I was gonna get you on here, and I meant that. Um, so y'all check this out too before I let y'all go. Stick with me. Y'all wouldn't believe, man, here in Memphis, outside of a lot of the big name stuff, a lot of outside of all the big mansion parties, Memphis got a lot of talent that some folks in Hollywood can't touch. Some folk. Hollywood cold now as far as the acting. Memphis got talent here. Filming, acting, it's some real talent. I'm talking about that would get up with Hollywood and Atlanta. I like Atlanta, so I'm not putting it down. I'm just saying Memphis ain't no joke, man. Memphis problem is Memphis problem is it's perverted. When you hear that word, you think about molestation, raping. That's not it. Perversion is just taking something original and making it to something that it was originally not meant to be. So let me tell you one of the worst forms of perversions I've seen outside of that sexual perversion. I can't stand. I know some of y'all gonna laugh. I can't stand this people putting 20, 24, 2060s on luxury cars like Lexus and Mercedes. So ghetto. I mean, that's their money. You just perverted the car. You just messed the car up, man. It wasn't meant for that. That's it's not supposed to be truck level, but that's your car. That's your car. You know, somebody who was blessed to be able, if you got in trouble financially, to get food stamps and they sell it and their children home. You just perverted that system in your house. You perverted it. You tainted it. That's what Memphis problem is. They, the OGs in the neighborhood, instead of teaching the young men, listen, this is what they teach them. I'm gonna give y'all this amount to hit this many cars. Radio, stealing the whole car, what have you. Instead of telling them, hey, I'm gonna tell y'all how to get into a car, but I'm telling y'all for this purpose, for y'all to start your own business as a locksmith. They got locksmith knowledge, but it's been perverted into stealing. That's Memphis' problem. It's perverted. It's perverted. You done switched up a talent into something. You done took a good thing and made it bad. Basically, that's perversion. Perversion. You done took a good thing and made it bad. That's our problem. They got guns and out here shooting innocent people. Why don't you sign up for the war? Go on over there with hey, as they give you license to, do what you do, bro. Don't shoot the little old lady walking in Kroger. It's perverted, man. That's what I want to get out here, man. I just want to show love to people, man. You ain't got to live like that, man. May not be able to reach everybody. Here's the killer part too, y'all. Oh yeah, we'll get it together soon. Yeah. I wanted to send you a link, man. But we will get together, man. Um, Again, that's my word. I thought about you before I came on, but I'm on my software tonight, so I'm not on my phone. Um, but yeah, man, y'all be praying for this city, man. Number one, the most dangerous city in the U.S., Memphis. Man, well, one thing about Clint, and I'm not bragging on me, but when you the Mitch Logans, France Jackson, Larry Giles, Jamel Kendrick, some other brothers, they just couldn't make it. You know what I'm saying? Now we gonna get out here, man. One street at a time, one house at a time, man. We ain't knocking on no doors. If you outside, if you ain't outside, we ain't bothering you. You don't want us to say a quick prayer for you just to show you some love, we ain't gonna bother you. We gonna get out here, man. I ain't gonna be one of these brothers they talking about. We don't see the church doing that. We don't see black men. We out here. This ain't my first rodeo. I'm out here. Some of y'all thinking you got to be perfect to get out here, boy. Please, you'll never get out. I ain't got no business out there for that matter. Side note, that's why I don't put those pastors on the pedestal. And I love them. I'm not putting them down. I don't put no man on such a pedestal that if he fall, I lose respect for him. Now, certain things, now you're messing with children. Oh, now that I can't stand that. But I'm not excusing him. But when everybody be a taken because they mess off on their wife and the wife mess off on the husband, I done already looked at you. You walk around this flesh just like I am. When you got to use the bathroom, you got to use the bathroom. It's not right. I'm not excusing you, but I don't put nobody on such a pedestal that when they make a mistake or they flat out do wrong, then I lose unless they do something just crazy. Man, that stuff old news, man. People do this stuff all the time. I ain't using this wrong. No excuse. But I don't put nobody on the pedestal like that because I know they're human. Nobody's perfect. And God ain't never called God do the exact opposite. Those who think they know everything, He don't use them. They don't even hear from God. You hear him somebody, ain't never heard because you talk too much. You know everything. He used the people that be like, "Well, I ain't got it all together. Well, I want to use you. You showed me, and I'm the ones that God used. As long as you're a willing vessel, the people who know everything, they ain't willing to do nothing. They know too much. That's why I tell people I have this saying, y'all, Jay. Any good thing coming from this temple, I have to give God glory for, man. And I'm not the most spiritual person. I just have to give God glory for because Lord knows I can do some wrong stuff if I chose to. I just don't want to. Some stuff I don't want to do no more, man. And it ain't even just about that. I know what y'all think. It ain't even about that. Some stuff I just don't want to do no more. I don't want to go off on people. I don't want to fight. I don't want to talk bad. I don't want to do that, man. Can't be seeing me do that stuff. I don't get the ball enough. I'm shooting off. I ain't playing defense. I'm throwing fixes. Do that. I'm almost 50 years old, man. I'm all about peace now. All about speaking engagements, man. That's what I'm about. I'm all about educating my people, showing people love. If I know what a scripture really means, I want to tell y'all this is what it really means. It don't mean I'm trying to be no pastor and all that. I just want to try to help out where I can. I don't want nobody going through stuff I went through, man. Not having no money, no that job. Mimi, matter of fact, Mimi was on the job. When I lost that job, it took a minute. I was messed up for years after that. That messed me up. And the reason they got rid of me, that was like, y'all got now, how you find somebody for coming to work? You weren't supposed to be on the property. It's my job. What do you mean? But anyway. Hey, Auntie Vanessa, I need to get you in my Aliens in the Hood movie. Well, I do stuff like that. Now, like plays because they take, much, a lot more time, with the rehearsals and stuff like that. I hadn't been doing those. But the movies, I'm cool with those, man, because you shoot those in a matter of hours, a couple of days, and you're done. You put your work in and you out. You do what you're supposed to do. It ain't gonna take long. I'll do that, bro. But you got my word on that. I'll do that, man. Um, but anyway, listen, y'all. I'm looking up. I'm almost on here for 2 hours, man. Ain't that something? Anyway, love y'all, man. Yeah, listen, y'all have a great rest of y'all's night. I appreciate y'all. Um, I'll be back tomorrow. I'm gonna try to come on back tomorrow because I'm finna get back in this swing, man. To where I'm popping up all the time. It ain't just gonna be Wednesdays no more. I'm gonna be popping up. So y'all get ready because y'all finna see my face a lot. And you're gonna see the more people's faces too. Trust me. Some will be from Memphis. Some will be from New Orleans. Some will be from Los Angeles. Some will be from New York. There's gonna be some people that y'all gonna look up and see on Clint Speaks, and it's gonna be like, how did you get him? How did you get her? And you ain't Stephen A. Smith, or you ain't these big name podcasts, Joe Rogan. You gotta understand whose child I am, man. I got favor on my life, man. It is going to happen, y'all. So trust me. Don't write me off because you only see 2 or 3 people on the live looking in or something. I didn't give nobody no heads up on this one. And I'm not bragging on myself, but I'm telling y'all. The thing I be telling y'all to do on my Good Morning Kings post, speaking positive over yourself, I do that for you too. And I'm telling y'all, there's some people around me right now that know some people, that know some people, and they ready right now. It's finna go up from here, y'all. And because I'm always going to recognize God as the King of all kings, I'm not coming crashing down because I would never do what Satan did and in my heart and try to exalt my above his. No, I ain't no blankety blanks and blankety blanks, and I wish the women would put a stuff in these blankety blank names, and that's why I call you kings and queens. You're royal, and I'm royal. So because of whose I am, I'm telling y'all, y'all go look up and see some real famous people. But who they sitting next to me, and I'm not saying that God can skip a step, but you're gonna see them virtually, just like you see me, Nikki, and Ladale, just like you've seen with me, Nikki, Danielle, those people, KLB, they gonna be on the screen with me. Mark my word. When I told y'all it was gonna go from just Clint and there's gonna be some changes, there's gonna be some people added on. Y'all didn't know Nikki and Liddell was coming. I didn't know they was coming, but I knew it was gonna be a change. And I'm telling y'all, I've never lied to y'all. And they ain't gonna start now. Don't count me out. You can if you want to. And I would advise you, don't despise this small beginning because it ain't gonna do nothing but grow from here. It ain't gonna do nothing but grow from here. I'm gonna remember those who rock with me. I'm gonna remember those who laughed at me. I'm gonna remember those that talk good about me, and I'm gonna remember those that talk bad about me. Um, People say you shouldn't do, man, whatever. I'm a man too now. I got a family. I got 3 grown children out there. So if you look at us as peons, I remember that I'm still gonna love you. You ain't gonna get a spot at my table. I don't I don't believe in these cliches. Maybe I have to grow, but keep your friends close and your enemies. I don't want my enemies closer than my friends to me. I don't need nobody that don't have nothing to do with me, don't like me, can't stand me. You don't need to be by me. I don't want you by me. I don't go by that cliche. I keep my friends close and my enemies away from me. That's my cliche. We don't need to be in the same vicinity. I love you from over there, and it'll be real love. But if I know you don't mean me no good, I don't want you near me. But I'm gonna remember those who rock with me on these lives, y'all. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna be back tomorrow. We gonna talk about some stuff. So there's some stuff that's if y'all know of things that's going down, like the latest trends or whatever, let me know because I'm gonna be bringing that out. Um, I may start coming in the mornings. Seriously, I'm thinking about 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. every weekday. Either 7 to 8 or 6:30 to 7:30. I'm gonna come early just for an hour. It may be me, Nikki, and Ladell, maybe me and Ladell, maybe me, Nikki, maybe just myself. Either way, Clint Speaks is coming every morning. It may come out the blue, but it's gonna be soon. Again, I never lied to y'all. What's up? Never lied to y'all. Um, I'm one of them brothers, man. I'm different. I'm a different dude, man. I know the saying, don't let people know what you're doing until you know what you got planned until the plan is in effect or something to that nature. I'm not saying you're wrong. I, I tell you, I'm headed to the grocery store and I'm still gonna get what I want. Because if a person got that much power to stop your plans before the plan goes into effect, if they that powerful, they can stop it when it's in effect. Think about what you're saying. There are devils out there. Get it going first. Don't you know some you know how many businesses have been shut down in the first year? I'm just saying, if that's your faith, I'm not blasting you. That ain't mine. I tell you, man, my podcast go move in this building. And that's gonna happen too. You can't stop it. God's hand is on that. You can't stop it. Even if you try to slow it down, you will cause yourself to be hurt way more than I would. I'll tell you my plan and it's still gonna go into effect. Told y'all again, I told y'all there's gonna be some changes this year, and they happen. Y'all gonna look up and see some famous people on this podcast, y'all. Y'all gonna look up and y'all gonna see me advertise in places. Y'all gonna be like, "Are you serious, man?" Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm very serious. But anyway, what's going on, lovely, lovely, Lovely hitting the hard bag over there in the morning. Lovely be consistent with the workout. Man, that's encouraging, man. And, I got a heavy bag in my room that me and my neighbor gonna put up sometime this week. I don't know if y'all know what a Smith cage is, but man, I got one of them taking up 3/4 of one room. Then I got the big boy treadmill in there and I had that for a couple of years, 3 years. Free weights. Like I said, I'm gonna be in there hitting the bag, man. So listen, I'm serious about it. That's why I was asking y'all about this food and stuff, y'all, because it's finna go down, man. And I'm gonna leave it at that. I've said stuff before and didn't even act on it. Not fast enough because procrastination was one of my biggest flaws. But I still went through on the plan, but just procrastinators, man. Nah, we gonna put it into action. Y'all, we finna get some stuff done, y'all. And that being said, y'all go look up and you go see your boy on stage in my own play. You go see me in these films, and I'm gonna look different. And I'm speaking that, and I'm telling y'all, but I'm gonna leave it at that. But everybody that tuned in, lovely, all of y'all, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. And I'm not gonna forget that when I was at this stage that y'all rock with me. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna let y'all have y'all's night, man. So y'all enjoy the rest of y'all's night. And again, between tonight, thank you. Thank you. That's faith right there. That's faith right there. I appreciate that, lovely. That's faith. See, I be trying to get outside, I be seeing stuff like that. I be like, because that's real faith. It's already congratulations like it happened because that's how we do it. Do y'all oh my gosh, lovely, it's your fault. What's going on, Tabby? See, this lovely fault. Y'all blame her. I'm just playing. But y'all know I gave away a vehicle to make room in my driveway for my own. Can't nothing stop that. It's all plan been laid out. It's already in motion. I have literally walked out. I've literally walked to my blinds. My wife said I got some kind of blinds. I don't know what you call these things. She said these ain't cheap. They was here when I got here, but anyway, I done walked to the blinds, y'all, and peeped out and literally thought that my truck was out there. I'm just waiting, just the right time, the right time. Um, but that's that faith, lovely. Lovely say congratulations. Move like it's here. That's it. Because I'm telling you, I done literally walked through the front door and look out the blinds, like looking to see the truck out there. And I got a garage, but I'm like, oh my God. I ain't even been to the car lot. What am I doing? But that's just how I am. I look on YouTube, man. If you go in my YouTube history, man, that's all I got. All down the YouTube history. Trucks. I'm looking at this, I'm looking at that, trying to decide what I want. Because I never had one with a bed to it. And I know that bothers the country for trucks. Back in the day, they used to have them some going just for farming. Now y'all city boys and took over. Well, it's just what I want, man. Sorry, uh, Big Luther, but that's what I want, man. And that's that faith, man. See, I'm trying to get out very lovely to crank it up again. I'm gonna let y'all go, man. She said, congratulations, man. The podcast is already booming. It's already booming. And I'm gonna remember y'all. So when y'all come to the meet and greet when we do have it, just remember these days, man, where people lovely. One day we'll get to talk. Um, and I've said it before, and I don't want to sound like I'm whining and crying, but I know what I'm saying. There's been some people, and I'm not worried. So don't nobody think I'm worried. This was last year when I first started this, man. There were people just, I mean, literally like laugh. Man, y'all see, dude, Clint, it's my Clint to be acting. Yeah, he's speaking now. Oh, man, they clown me. They don't know I knew. I was tripping, laughing at them because over a year later, I'm still here. A lot of them folks that maxed out on their little, they done maxed out. I'm just getting started with this. And when I get back on the stage, y'all know I ain't gonna play with that. Whatever I do, man, I'm into it. I become that during that time. Not that I bring it home. I can snap out of it in between scenes, but when I'm in that part, I'm that dude. Not saying I'm the best. I'm just saying I'm the best at what I can do. I'm yeah, lovely being there, man. Congratulations. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, y'all. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Anyway, I'm gonna let y'all go, y'all. Great rest of y'all's night. Get back tomorrow. If y'all have anything that y'all want me to discuss, any topics, any latest trends, put them on your inbox me, calling me, texting me, however you want to do it. If y'all want me to talk about it tomorrow, I'll bring it to you. Wednesday, we're gonna come with something too. And Thursday, Friday, I'm looking to do the same thing. I'm gonna try to. I gotta cut my yard. I gotta get out there and do that. But, I'm gonna try to get with y'all, man. So anything that y'all got, any topics y'all want me to talk about, just let me know. Just let me know. Don't be mad if I don't get to it within a week, a month. Don't get mad. I'm getting to them as I go. But y'all just let me know. But I got to hit the latest trends, y'all. That's what podcasts do. So anyway, y'all love y'all, man. Y'all have a good night, man.